Alright, howdy folks, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Wargame Red Dragon with the Bear versus Dragon campaign, continuing off from the last episode where we destroyed the enemy Kravtsovka. We just destroyed the enemy fleet in Naval Sector Bravo. So now we're setting up for a naval invasion of Vladivostok, as well as hopefully going to be pushing towards Dongning. Now you have to keep in mind, by the way, last episode, as well as the mod Ashen Shadows will be linked down in the description below, that Kravtsovka doesn't have arrows, and the arrows in this map are actually very big. I think it might have to do with the terrain. So Kravtsovka can only go to Dongning or down to Vladivostok. Anyone in Dongning can only go to Kravtsovka. I don't think you can go to Spatsk Dalny. So basically, I'm going to move up to here, capture it, get an airfield up front, and then start going down. So I'll be losing some turns, but it's going to be A, clearing my flank, B, giving me an airfield, and C, giving me a 5-point everyday bonus, which is nice because, well, right now we're only getting 10, and that's only after we captured this sector. So with that being said, we're going to end the turn because we're out of turn. You know, we can't move anymore, so I guess that's really the main reason why. The thing is, the landing on Vladivostok, I think what we're going to do is we're going to call in some of these Korean Marines. I know they're not the strongest ever, but these, I think they're called Kongbang, are pretty good. You get a lot of them. You get a lot of Byonggae, which are really good, like anti-tank infantry. And we get some Jokdae, and these Jokdae, and the Kongbang are both, and this is why I loved playing North Korea back in vanilla Wargame Red Dragon and the little bit of PvP that I did. Their Marine squads are 15 men large, which is awesome. I guess some of the other Marine squad in other nations have 15 men, but not all of them. But these ones are 15 men large, which gives you like just a little bit more durability on the battlefield. So we're going to be waiting to invade Vladivostok until the next turn. We'll push them into here, then we'll land into Vladivostok. But what we're going to do is I think we're going to just push into Dongning. We're not going to be engaging in this battle yet because my armor doesn't have initiative. So if we attack now, we don't have our armor available to us. This is a relatively simple battle. There's just a bunch of Su-122s, which at this point are like 50 to 60, 70 years old due to the Ashen Shadow stuff. The Sprets are a little scarier. They're like airborne deployable anti-tank guns, like tank destroyers. So these things are kind of scary, but the issue is great gun, no armor. It's the definition of a glass cannon. The Black Eagles, T-80Us, and T-90AMs are scary, but the secret is, besides a couple of these Igla or Verba AA units, they have no AA. So we're going to focus on our helicopters and our strike aircraft, and with a little bit of luck, this jet will leave and go down towards Vladivostok. Now, I am considering saving this anti-air company here. We're actually going to R&R them, I think, and get some cohesion back. My goal would be to send them into Vladivostok. Why? None of these naval units has any anti-air. Yeah, they got some boats, and the boats may have some anti-air, but if I'm in Vladivostok and I'm like 3 feet in Vladivostok and I'm no longer near the coast, then the AA can't do anything. And I also kind of like the idea of having some of these infantry units coming in, which are perfectly fine and capable of dealing with any armor they do have down here, which I don't think is actually a lot. Now, we're not going to fight the battle for Dongning, like I said, just waiting to get those tanks operational, although we technically could fight there because we're going to be using the air forces. I really want these ZTZs to be operational to at least hold the line until we can get our air forces on station. So that's going to be really it. I guess we could potentially send these anti-ship missiles. We'll just have them on for Naval Sector Bravo. I mean, there's nothing's going to happen to us here. The only thing is they may attack us in Dongning, but then I think our tanks should be... Okay. Our tanks should be operational. Perfect. They are available. So we're going to be setting up in Kravtsovka and just holding this sort of line and just keep sending aircraft, aircraft, and aircraft, because guess what? They have no AA and we have great helicopters and potentially even better planes. So we're going to get into the battle, or the battlefield, And then I guess we'll catch you in a second once we've set everything up. All right, a very basic setup. I don't have a lot of infantry that I want to deploy. These Yubei were not very good against the boomerangs, let alone against actual armor. Support-wise, we don't need AA, we don't need mortars. Tank-wise, I got a couple of my ZTZs out. We got one recon unit, one recon vehicle. Helicopters, I'm using a couple of the, well, actually one of these let's just call them Z10s and Z10Ks. I'm using one Z10K. I've got some air on standby. We're just going to be holding. I think we're just going to be holding. We're going to be kind of this may turn into kind of a slaughter fest for the enemy, which is good for us because we do need to win this one, preferably in this battle, although it is a defensive one. They're attacking us, right? So keep that in mind. But I think we're just going to be calling in some more air. Hell, I could potentially use the Z10K to get some basic recon going. It's not going to be a completely recon vehicle helicopter because it doesn't have, I think it doesn't have, must have, yeah, it's medium optics. A recon helicopter would be better, but we're just going to be using this to try to get eyes on. I'm specifically not defending the town purely, again, based on the fact that I don't have good infantry, which I would have put there, but we don't have good infantry, so that's kind of the issue. And we have just going to sit back and enjoy the carnage, really, because that's all about that's going to happen. They don't have any AA besides 4 Verbas. So the second we know where they are, we'll call in one of these, I'm trying to remember what they're called, J16s. The J16s will easily be able to destroy those 4 AA teams. And then from there on, we can just let our tanks do the talking. They do have more tanks, which is why I've got this Snowy Owl on standby. This should 1 or 2 shot basically any sort of heavy armor vehicle they can throw at our way. So they have a long reload though. And I kind of just did those cluster strikes as I was trying to figure out what to do, or if those were going to be effective. That might be a Black Eagle. So we're just going to stop the Z10K. It's going to laser guide. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, those are the rockets firing. Oh, these are not Black Eagles because they're only 87 points. They are getting rocketed, and that's that one down. I mean, the only downside is that the thing that we captured, that I thought we captured, we didn't actually get, which was the fob. I really honestly thought that that fob was going to be ours, but it wasn't. So we will have to use some cargo trucks, but it actually isn't a huge deal. We can make that work. I'm just going to make sure we have like a recon unit kind of watching these 2 angles, so they can't come in from here, they can come in from behind here. It wouldn't be the first time the AI does something silly. This is going to be a sit back, relax, and let the helicopters really deal with the majority of the enemy vehicles. I might even turn on my ATGMs to deal just with the pure to Bushmaster. I think it'll do a decent enough job at dealing with these BRDMs, or what are they even? I think they're BRDMs. Perfect. The only thing I'm worried about is the Verbas. Again, they only have a couple of them. I guess I should try to save up some points for our J16 and buy that next, so we at least have like 1 Quake Interceptor that can take out some of those units if needed. But for right now, the only thing is I don't have an air recon. It's a 10-point call-in, and I've only had like 25 or 30 or 40 points available to me, and I thought it was way more interesting to get these this helicopter unit, some of the aircraft. I think they're just way better than the recon unit. The recon helicopters are great. They'd be great in this situation, but they're not always going to be a great solution. I mean, this is kind of got destroyed absolutely, which is great, but we're going to use our recon to cover our own flanks, and once every while we'll fly it as, actually we might as well just fly it back right now. I mean, it's clearly done its job. We'll get that J15 or J16. I think we're just going to sit here and sit on very fast. And this is a defensive battle. I could potentially try to be more aggressive, but I just feel like it's a huge risk because I only have a couple of tanks. We're not getting a bunch of points. Oh, here they go, here they go, here they go. This is going to be the enemy armored formations rolling on in. So Snowy Owl, actually those are Black Eagles, I think. We just lost one ZTZ, ZTZ, or ZTZ. We should try to say ZTZ, I think. Oh, they didn't get their bombs off. This is bad. This is actually bad because that just cost me 2 of my tanks. That's annoying. Okay, well, we'll get some cluster bombs out. There's more coming in, which is good. So hopefully these will do some suppression, some damage. Okay, well, I guess I learned the hard way. Those are not as effective. So we will focus on getting more tanks, I guess. Now, if you're wondering where some of my aircraft went, I did not spend the time to replenish my aircraft because I just don't have the time. I need those guys to be operational, up and running, and most, I need them to be killing, so I can't have them not do anything on the map. What I'll likely do is if I capture this airfield, not if, but when I capture the airfield during this campaign at some point, probably turn off fire on this, perfect. If and when I capture, need to make sure I keep saying that. When I capture the airfield, I'll make sure to probably keep them over here, get them replenished, get those J-10Bs back. They were just sort of bait for my last battle, where I was using them to hopefully be the ones that would end up getting shot, and then we could use our jets and our anti-air to sort of bait out the enemy equipment, enemy jets to come at us, and then that would work out the way that I wanted it to work out. Okay, I don't know. Well, you can use some rockets to spam at it, I guess. We just got to kill this guy. I mean, this is kind of silly. We're just sitting here. We can just go very fast. We can move this thing up, get it off laser guided. It does have to stop when it needs to engage with the lasers. Okay, don't really want to waste rockets on those guys. I mean, I technically could and I should move up. I don't have a bunch of points though. I guess I could really... Capturing Bravo or Charlie would be nice. I don't know if it's actually anything in Charlie. If there isn't, we might just push. I mean, there is definitely a couple Motostrelki, so I don't know if they're in Charlie or not. But getting some more points would be huge. We could potentially... the helicopter's kind of risky, but it's the fastest. I might just deploy this helicopter behind this tree line here and do a risky move. It may force them away from this main line, but at this point I think it's kind of worth attempting this just so we can get some extra points, because this is really, again, I'm trying to defend here. I'm not trying to push up very hard. I'm just trying to whittle them down, because every guy, every vehicle, every helicopter, I guess I don't have helicopters, every vehicle they lose is one that they can't get back. Unlike me, which technically I can't get them back yet either, but that's why I'm playing so defensive. Oh, there's a lot of vehicles coming in. Okay, we're just going to let him snipe. He's wasting ATGMs on the SU... Oh, those are just SU-122s. I don't think it was worth putting our shots on that. Let's get you to back to regular speed. Okay, and the snowy owl... Oh, spruts are in there. That's what we want to engage. There. Hold fire. I think his Bushmaster could potentially do a ton of damage to these things. Oh lord, this is going to be brutal. Yep. Snowy owls. These things are great. We're going to just fly you back. Let the snowy owl... I mean, I don't care if he kills... I don't care what they kill, as long as they kill stuff. And we are getting more points now, which is kind of nice, because we do need more points. I wonder if we can target any of these vehicles specifically with our bombs there. I'll call them back. J-16 dropped like a couple of bombs. I don't know if these are going to... Oh, wait, did he actually drop them? Why are they going... What are they doing? Where... What? They just went AWOL. They literally just went completely and utterly off to nowhere, which is weird. Okay, let's land his helicopter at least. Get these cargo trucks to deploy here once this is done rearming, which is in like 3 seconds. Okay, perfect. We'll put you here. Now I'm thinking we may want to just get some more tanks, because I mean the tanks are going to be the things that defend the base as long as we don't have... If I had better infantry, I'd be sitting up here with some longer range rockets like right here. But because we don't have any of those, I don't think it's really worth it. Let's turn this off. Let's just get... I mean, is there any spruts in here that we can see? I don't think so. We can just get some rockets away from these snowy owls. We'll just target like different vehicles. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 3 rockets away. That's 1, that's 2. Okay, that's actually awesome. So 4 rockets would kill 3 vehicles. And they're just stuck here. I don't know how or what or why. I mean, that's another one away. Okay, we're out of missiles now. We'll push you up. I don't really want to waste these guided missiles on the SU-122s. But man, this has just become an absolute valley of destruction. Like, that is rough. That is rough. I want to focus on those spruts. That's an actual tank down there. It's like a T-80 variant or something. Focus on... Okay, we need to actually take those out, though. The heavy tank specifically. I need to stop wasting these shots here. Did we get that tank yet? I need to hit those specific ones that are actual tanks. Come on, this one, this one, this one. Okay, he's an elite helicopter now. That's actually good. Another one knocked out. That was another one back there. We have 4 more missiles. I need to like watch out here. There goes my recon. They're coming for this helicopter. I'm gonna move you out of there if I can. Try to rescue today. Snowy Owl. Any heavy tanks? No, that's not one. That's one. We need to just target those specific. Oh, okay. They went for this right side here. My CV may be able to get out of there. I don't know if we can. There's a bunch of T-90s over here. That's another 2 missiles away. I mean, this CV helicopter might be a recon helicopter for just right now. While I'm, like, actively waiting for... Oh, crap, we're missing. I need to have this helicopter to just keep flying around. Get you to, like, I guess we'll get these 4 trucks, 4 Russian trucks that we captured earlier. And this actually is working out great. That one's done. What it took. I really did not think it was going to survive that. Okay. It just took, like... Okay, no, don't land, don't land, don't land, don't land, don't land. Okay, target, 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 target. We can work over these enemies back here. I'm not too worried about it, although I do need to target maybe, like, this row of units right here. It's the... Oh, crap. Now we're... Okay, this needs to retreat just way back here. I'm being, like, overwhelmed by the amount of crappy enemy equipment that's coming this way. But I guess at this point, maybe we can get another one of these Z10Ks and get our eyes on there, land you here. And the Snowy Owl is getting kills. That's what matters. My vehicles are still operational. And these SU-122s, they stand no chance. I mean, as long as they come as part of the Spruts... Ooh, return shot. See, that almost killed that ZTZ. That was a... What is that? A 15-point little APC or 30-point APC, and it knocks out more than 2/3 of the health on one of these ZTZs, which are really like my main battle line worth of tanks. So, I mean, I gotta be very careful here. Let's mark them, get them together over there. Does this guy have good optics? No. Oh, it's very good optics. Okay, so we can kind of use this guy as a... sort of fake recon, so we can just have him like sit there. I know the thing is they'll attempt to land. I wish there was a way to turn it off where the AI helicopters always want to land, the CV helicopters that is. Let's see if we can take out some of these enemy tanks. So we're gonna do 1, 2, there's a lot of tanks over here. Okay, okay, okay. Well, the Snowy Owl got a lot of missiles away, that's good. We even got some gun runs off. Okay, perfect. We'll use this Z5. We'll just fly over and just do like a recon run sort of accidentally. It's kind of funny that way. Z10. Oh, that's going to be gone. Okay, that's... okay, we kind of should not have shot until we finished it. Another kill. Our Z5 is just going to fly by. And that's going to be the vast majority of their armored formations, I think, that we're just knocking out here. I don't know if we want to... I guess I just guessed. I don't really want to use this aircraft. I want to save that until we potentially see the Verba AA units. We're taking huge chunks of health out of these tanks, but they are very well armored. We're not going to be able to do anything with the Bushmaster, so let's get you back ASAP. Knocked another one out, which is great. Let's actually send... At this point, we'll get another Snowy Owl and send some of our... We'll get this guy to just drop bombs. I mean, is it going to be effective? Probably not. I think if he flies over, he might be able to just get his missiles away either way. Okay, is that going to hit? Ooh, nice. What are these missiles? Are 75, 26 AP power. That's huge. Okay, let's make sure you stay flying. So we're kind of cheekily using that CV helicopter as a... His turn radius is way too good. Get out of there with that crap. That's insane. That's an insane turn radius right there. We need to knock out these last 2 tanks. We have 3 more missiles. And I think we may actually... I think we should push. I think we should push up and give it a try. Did I hit both of those tanks? Oh, I did, but I don't have... I only have 1 missile left and I have 2 tanks to kill. So that's not going to work for us, sadly. Snowy Owl, you can go back. We do have some more tanks approaching the city. We don't have enough points to... Okay, that's huge. This one didn't drop his clusters, but he did. So this could cause some suppression, hopefully. A little too far, though. These tanks have to kill. Okay, good, 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 good. Come back, come back. I mean, this is kind of just an absolute shooting gallery. The only thing is Z5 is going to run out of ammo at some point, or ammunition, or fuel. I guess I can't speak English. Couple of hits. You can see the sparks there. This is actually rough. I feel almost bad for the enemy. We're just bullying them completely. And I think if that was the last enemy... Let's get another couple of these logistics trucks, because these helicopters are like really doing God's work right now. Let's re-land that Z5 and just get more points. The Black Eagles, though, those things are really hurting. I guess I need to put this recon like here and then have them on hold fire. Okay, and now I guess potentially we could send the Ubei forward, but they're just going to get eaten up by... Actually, wait, they only have BMPs. I could potentially get some Ubei. This is a risky play, but they're only Ubei, and I'll have the helicopters here to support them. So let's actually get that back. The Z5 is he's going to land right there. And we'll use those Ubei. We'll cover them with 2 of these Z10Ks. We're going to make sure that they can push towards Bravo. I don't know if we're going to win this battle. It'd be nice to get some extra points, though. We're almost doubling our point income from 4 to 7 because we captured Charlie. They may send someone out after me there. I guess we'll find out soon enough. I don't really care if that helicopter dies, and it dies. It is really what it is. I want to get my infantry, these Ubei, inside of Bravo, unload on both sides, and start walking down, creating sort of a path of destruction. Helicopters can help with that. My planes can help with that. That's bad. That is 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 bad. Okay, focus, 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 focus. We've just lost a whole bunch of Ubei. Sometimes it it happens like that. Oops. You know, you win some, you lose some, I suppose. I'm a little worried about if and when those enemy AA teams... Okay, so we know... Oh, no, that wasn't them. I thought that was maybe them, but it wasn't. Okay, is that going to kill it? Dude, oh, it's the arena. That's what stops them from... I was wondering what those extra explosions were. So that's why the clusters are so much better in this scenario than I thought they were. They're actually just using their arena APS systems to destroy those missiles as they come in. So that's why it took us so long to get some of those guys destroyed. The clusters there are just doing a bunch of damage, though, which is good. Okay, let's actually get you back. This BTR will die. It doesn't really matter, but I really want to get into this town. It looks like we're maybe getting closer to... Oh, no, we still have the helicopter. It's still up. It's just unfortunate about the like entire platoon of Ubei that were killed and the ZBDs alongside them, but they're just militia. I'm not really... And especially, they're considering the ZBDs are really not that good compared to the boomerangs that the enemy has. They're just there to spot the enemy by force, recon by force, and then if they die, then, you know, it's very sad, but so be it. I really want to try to find that CV. I don't know if it is... I'm kind of expecting it to be... I don't want to get Verbit, though. That's what I'm a little worried about. I may use a J16 to drop some... That was a CV, was it? I'm really worried about getting AA'd. But that might have been it. That might have been the CV. Oh, there's more tanks. We're just going to fly 3 of these snowy owls over. Oh, there's a CV. We just killed that. And that should kill... I mean, that should... Oh, really? It stopped every single AP... That stopped every missile. That was just like... Oh, crap. I lost a Z10K. I don't know what to... That's not good. Should probably not have lost that. That was a little bit of a waste of points. We did kill a bunch of their tanks, but I probably shouldn't have lost that Z10K. Mostly because I only have like 3 of them, and I just lost one. Unfortunate. It's kind of on me. It's kind of on me. That is kind of on me. We will deploy this CV up to here. We'll leave the Z10K here to defend. Move the recon up to get eyes on. We lost another tank there, by the way, which I guess kind of to be expected. We'll get a platoon worth of tanks, and we're trying to get another CV. I don't think this is going to be a win, although they may... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Go, 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 go. Can we get out of there? These Black Eagles are just going to laugh at the... they're just going to APS. But maybe we can... we'll focus on the tanks that we can see. It'd be nice. Oh, they're just all Black Eagles. Their APS will just intercept. Oh, let me see. It took a little bit of damage. But, I mean, they have so much health. What are we talking about here? They have 28 strength. That's an insane amount. So we're just going to fly back. The black owl, the snowy owl. I almost said, why? How do we have a battle where there's a thing called the Black Eagle and a thing called the snowy owl? That's actually very impressive and interesting. So, yeah, those did not take a single point of damage. It may be worth to call in some more helicopters, but I think we're just going to get this CV to go back home. These guys aren't moving, are they? No. You guys shouldn't. You guys don't move this way. This helicopter needs to land here. So we'll get some points. We are most likely not going to win, but we are close. And I think close here is actually going to be pretty good. I kind of want to keep this CV, but it just needs fuel. I guess I don't have any helicopter CVs left because it's kind of a cheeky recon helicopter in a silly way. So I'm wondering, this might intercept one of those. Oh, close. Close, no cigar. It just totally turned off. Another flag captured, another zone captured, but we had to fall back from Charlie, so we just literally kind of ended up in a net zero situation. We could technically push to Echo in the next 10 minutes, but I don't know where their silly, stupid... I don't know where their helicopters are, or their AA infantry are. We could push with these 4 tanks and the Ubei. We'll push them into there and there. And I'm hoping that this may actually do something for me. If this may work, that would be interesting. So I'm trying to move like along the side. It's going to skip Delta. I don't really care. I'm going to have my... Oh, my helicopter was forced to land over here. That's a little unfortunate because we may not have... I don't know if we can rescue that. I don't really care. It would be nice to rescue it, but... Instead, I can just send some of my ZTZs over to it, I guess. But then again, that seems like a waste of... We'll send one of these cargo trucks to go give it fuel. I don't really want to split off those 4 guys. Or these guys are definitely I don't want to lose, so we're just going to leave them where they are. CBDs, spotted some units. Oh, those are just trucks? Or oh, those are just BTRs. That is a tank, though. So reverse that. Oh, don't die. Ah, crap. We just lost 2 of those ZBDs, which means we lost 2 Ubei. But we did destroy a bunch of their BTRs. I guess we could try to push forward. I need this recon that, like, get into the trees. Snowy Owls will just fly, like, right there. There's only a quarter of the battle timer left. We'd actually bait out their AA, maybe, and use our J6. Oh, there's... Okay, there they are. We know they're there. We just saw them. We just saw them fire. I don't really want to lose these Snowy Owls, so we'll just target these guys. We know exactly where their anti-air units are, or at least half of them, considering they only have 2. And I'm hoping those are going to do something... No. Oh, we killed one of them. I think those are going to be 7-point units, so that makes sense. Shoot the tanks, please. Shoot the tanks. That's not... We need those tanks destroyed. I don't care about the shitty transport. Shoot the tank, shoot the tank, shoot the tank. That didn't kill it. That you could see the arena go off. The BTRs don't matter. Focus the tanks. Okay, nice. This is good. This is good. This is still working out so far. Motostrelki is very close, but they're not going to have time to respond because there's like 4 vehicles shooting at them. We just did a... Okay, this is bad. He just destroyed one of our... Am I losing my vehicles? Oh, I just... Okay. How did this guy just push through? This is not good. I need to be very careful here because that could make me lose my command sector. So we just kind of got pushed in the back. So I just lost my... Okay, we did kill him. But yeah, we just lost our entire tank force over here. I don't know how many tanks were here. I don't know if we lost it to a single tank or whatever. That was not good. That might be a CV over there. I really want to kill that. That might actually be a CV. We might just... Oh, something here. Oh, this is BTRs. Okay, we're going to... That is a CV. We're going to use our cluster bomber to get that CV. And I think we still know that the AA infantry is like in there. Oh, the ZBD might kill it too. Oh, whatever. If they kill it, then that's... Oh, we're going to kill it with our... Ooh, another vehicle or infantry or something right next to it. Oh, that's good. Yeah, let's kill the BTR. Ubei. Okay, so we actually have some infantry on the left here. These are ZBDs to push up. I don't know if I want to push my luck too hard. We actually are going to win in 126 points, so potentially I could Q move forward with these ZTZs and just take a big risk. Although if this is oh, it's a BTR. I could technically, oh, is that, it's going to kill that, actually. Let's just, a little bit further up. Clusters away, perfect. Okay, focus on what we can see. Those are BTRs. Every BTR we kill is one less infantry because they can't deploy in the next battle. 94 points away. This most lucky are only 7 points. This could, okay, I don't know why you guys are losing here. You shouldn't be. We get some tanks to show up. That's bad. Those are T-80Us. That's bad. Those are ATGMs. We're going to reverse onto the tree line. Use my Snowy Owl. This time, hey, the Snowy Owl isn't killing black eagles. Okay, that's one missile away. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got like a couple missiles away. We just need to kill one of those. That's a victory. Whew. I felt like a sports commentator. Total victory on our turf, on our turn. That's huge. That is very huge, actually. 7,000 points worth of kills. That Z10K, it's a shame that I think he got shot down. Yeah, Jin got shot down by a Verba. But we just destroyed them completely. Like, we lost 1,600 points, but it's not even worth looking at what we lost because of the amount of kills we got, which is brutal. The Snowy Owls really claiming a ton of kills, getting a free capture on their turn, which... oh, this is funny. This actually does two things for us. Not only did we now capture Dongning, so I don't have to now fight a battle, wait a turn, heal everyone, and then drive south. I can spend some points, which, yes, it's going to cost me some points, but I think it's going to be worth it. I can now also assign this attack squadron here, and I can refit them next turn, and we can start flying down. This is actually... very big. This is actually, I don't think, to be honest with you, I had no clue what I expected to happen there, but I didn't expect that to happen, but that was great. These A5s, I guess we'll send them down there. They're not going to be very useful. I'm wondering, I didn't want to send these guys down to this area. Now I kind of regret that. But we actually also killed one of their other aircraft units because they were initially deployed from this airport, and because we killed their airport, they can't fight here anymore. So what do we have here? 2 Su-35Ss. Those are very good. 2 MiG-23 AIs, which aren't very good. Actually, these are very good anti-helicopter units. Like, look at that. Those are insanely scary anti-helicopter units. And then we have a couple of SUs, an insane, like the bomb truck of bomb trucks with 3,200, it's like 7,500 kilos worth of bombs that's being dropped. And then we have both radar against planes. This is an insane. It has 1,500 kilogram. Are those fuel air bombs? Huh. I don't know if I like that. That's kind of scary. They have 4 of them, but it's okay because we're going to deploy this anti-air unit. We're going to disembark into Vladivostok, and this should give us hopefully a second entrance from the top left. Yes. Okay. That's what I was trying to do. Normally, you can only spawn from here if you do the naval invasion. But because we are attacking from Kravtsovka, we have now sort of secured access into the top left side of the map. So really what it comes down to is a lot of their points. They have 20 aircraft. I have 0. Some of my points are in ships, and I guess I can't really call those in. I also have some of these guys. But a lot of their points are actually... sort of sucked into their planes. So the 7,093 points is kind of not true. They do have 12 artillery, another 4 Iskanders, which fire thermo-barrack rounds. I don't like that at all. They have a single book, which is very scary, which we cannot deal with. 95% accuracy. We don't have any aircraft besides those A5s, and they don't have anything to deal with the ground targets. So they're just there for no reason whatsoever. Like, I have 8 mortars, 8 Biryusas, but they're not radar guided. It's like 45% accuracy is pretty crazy. 8 boomerangs, which are like the bane of my existence, apparently. And then they have 8 Verba, but we don't really have any helicopters or planes, so that's not an issue. These Cornets are kind of annoying. They have 16 of them. They're decent, medium accuracy though. And they have a couple of squads of Marines, more specifically 32 squads. And the main thing there is that obviously 15 men large, well trained, BMP 1Ps with them, but that's it. It's their BMP 1Ps and the Marines. It's the Cornets. It's a couple of boomerangs, and it's just their long range support and a couple of very crazy pieces of artillery and planes. On our end, we have like triple their infantry, more than triple their infantry basically. And that's all good infantry, like good long range AT. We have good Marines, and we have this other section of very good long range AT. Like half the damage of the HJs, but they do have, they're like a 10-man team and they're elites, so they're also good as an infantry unit, not just, these guys are only good as like a standoff, purely attacking, vehicles unit, but these guys can also push in close with their machine guns, with their larger size squad. The fact that they're elite trained, whereas these guys are only trained regular. So this is going to be a really good battle. I'm just going to go ahead and save to make sure that if I crash or anything, we don't lose anything, and then we'll be right back with the battle. All right, so here we are with our setup. As you can see, I have again placed a single amphibious CV unit that's going to sit all the way over here. Do not envy these guys that are probably going to get very nauseous and seasick, but that's fine. Then we have a couple of these Type 23 frigates, which are going to be sitting more in this area with these Shangju's providing some very inaccurate rocket artillery support, and 10 of these Shanghais. They're really not very good. They're kind of memey. They have a twin 37, as you can see, and then twin 25s. I'm just going to run these guys up the river, and if they die, they die. And if they don't die, then they don't die. But they're going to try to make it towards this location. I'm going to deploy a bunch of these ATGM infantry in this area. And actually, I just now realized I probably should also just get some of these Jock Day deployed in the back. Maybe we'll do them in sets of 2 instead, so we can do it like this, and then we'll defend it like that. I'm going to go obviously to very slow, as you do in Wargame, because you cannot deploy your units. Oh, that's a silly mistake I just made. I forgot to deploy a CV in this area. Now I could restart, but that's not fun. That's kind of boring. So instead, we're going to just deal with it. We're going to head to slow. We're going to Q move these guys forward. Over here, we're going to deploy these guys forward. We're going to mark them as number 1. We're going to deploy a force over here, but the issue is, yeah, so those guys, they're going to have to just drive a CV. Yeah. Oh, no. You're supposed to set up in the front. I don't know why these guys are all leaving, but whatever. We'll put you up front. There we go. I don't really want these BTRs. Those BTRs can leave. They're just going to die if I don't do that. But we'll just use this massive fleet of dreams. They're going to start pushing up. Hopefully we can... Oh, that was fast. And I hope that we can now get this CV to deploy to this area. I totally forgot to put a CV there. I've been pretty CV poor in general in this... Oh, are these smoke rounds? Yeah, I don't really need them though, but they're cool because you can put smoke out quite far actually. I guess we could just do a smoke barrage for fun. Not that it really does anything for us, but put these Chanmas over there. We could just smoke here because it looks cool, right? Like it'll do nothing other than just look cool, but it looks cool. Like I said, it's interesting because we get a whole bunch of smoke, and it's intimidating. If if the enemy was a human opponent, it would be pretty intimidating. So we'll probably just rotate them all the way back down there. Whole bunch of smoke for no reason. We got Foxtrot secure, which is good because we'll be getting some points. We'll actually mark it right behind that building, I think, and then we'll start setting up. I guess we can set up the CV in this sector with the tanks, and then this thing can just start driving up towards this sector. It just sucks that, well, I kind of forgot that I needed to put a CV in that sector. So, you win some, you lose some, and I guess in this case, we did not win some. Okay, we're just going to be streaming... Why did I say stream sniping? We're going to be sniping some enemy vehicles that are driving across the bridge back there. I think the enemy might just completely be confused on what to do here. We're just going to... I don't know how far away these Shanghais can go up the river. It doesn't look like they can go further than this, sadly, which is a bit of a shame. We are just destroying... Wow, the enemies are just getting completely bullied to death. They're trying to ATGM me right now, but I'm just kind of worried about their aircraft. if they have any. But, well, I mean, we know they have some. Right, here's our Shanghais. Oh, we're engaging BMPs, one BMP, one Ps. You can see by the little anti-GMs they have on the top. These things are just going to all die. But it's honestly just to distract from what may be coming the enemy's way. I wonder if we can drive this CV up to there. And then I'm wondering if we could get some joke. Nah, no, actually, let's keep it like this. This could be interesting. These Shanghais I don't really care about. They're just wasting their time. One thing I don't have is do I have any logistics? I don't know if I have any logistics. Did I have a fob that man, I'm like really not playing my strengths if I just forgot to deploy oh lord, that's gonna be brutal. I may have forgotten to deploy a fob over there. Our rocket launchers are aiming, as you can see. This is going to be glorious. They're just very crappy, like grad style rockets. I think they deploy 40 per boat per volley, but because you get 4 boats, you still fire 100 and oh, there's the okay, the AMRAD. 1 shot, 2 shot. Okay, oh my lord, it comes the nuclear bomb spam. That's kind of okay, we shot one of their aircraft down, but that's going to hurt. Oh lord, that just was a lot of fire. We lost one of our Byonggaes, which were over here. They got absolutely obliterated in that scenario. Well, it happens, I guess. Look at the amount of ATGMs coming out for a single BMP. But guess what? We can do that too. We have our little boat spam. And once this CV reaches here, and this CV reaches here, we are actually going to be in a pretty good situation. We'll put 2 of these Corsoons. Actually, we'll put these Corsoons to like watch the rear in case they decide to drive over this back mountain pass, which they said they could. They sometimes do. This is just brutal. We have these boats just spamming away. I guess what we could do is take these boats, move them back, and get a Muna to resupply them all and repair them if we really feel like it's necessary. It is funny, we're just leveling these guys up over this brutal land fight. I mean, these BMPs are just getting blasted by 37 and 23 mils, or 25 mils. And once this guy reaches here, I'm hoping we can get some supplies up for our boys over there. We're going to have a new target, same area. It's going to take a long time to aim. Or, well, a long-ish time, I guess. It might take a little longer. We'll get another Type 23 to cover these guys against potential aircraft threats. We'll get some more. Actually, I could potentially send these Chanmahos up the river, but I don't really want to do that. I think that's a little too risky. I need this CV to get into the area and stop. And once it stops, we'll get ourselves, hopefully, some reinforcements from this sector, which would be now, which I guess isn't going to include, sadly, doesn't seem to be able to include any support vehicles. But guess what? We can get some Kong Bang, set them up in here. These snipers are not as useful as I'd wish, but I can get like the entire unit worth and just deploy them. We'll pull these Byonggaes back because they're out of ammo and they've really done sort of their work. These Jokdaes will just be fine. Shanghai is still reversing. We are going to maybe hold fire and we'll reconsider the targeting to be like right there. We're pulling back now into our Jokdaes, which is great because they are equipped with a bunch of rockets and we're just using them now to sort of lure them into our next trap, our next setup of units. And guess what? We now have the entire Marine force coming out, so we can just keep throwing those guys forward. We'd even get some more AMRADs sort of deployed more back here. I don't think we have to worry too much about potential radar or seed aircraft. Oh, crap, I'm still on slow. I was wondering why I was taking it. I've done that before. I've accidentally done that before where I wasn't paying attention to the speed of the battle. So my apologies for that. I think I fixed it relatively in time. We are getting like harassed. That is what I'm afraid of. It's those like cluster missile. Yep. That's what's not good. That is not good. That is not good. That is not good. I need you to dismount your units here, buddy. I need you to all select and drive back. Yeah, that is unfortunate. We are going to be losing a bunch of those BTRs and the infantry inside. It's just a way that the enemy can have those like tactical nukes, basically. Which is really the equivalent of what they are. I'm trying to run some of these sniper teams up. I'm trying to run infantry. We have a whole bunch of Kong Bang that should be able to support. That's a lot of Marines. it might be time to sort of start adding these guys together into larger full platoons instead of these like split platoons. Same goes for these Beyond Gays. A lot of air coming in. It looks like we actually scared off the Su-24M. A lot more stuff coming in than I would like to deal with at the moment. I don't have any aircraft to call in myself, which is kind of a shame, but we do have all these tanks I could call in, I guess. So we might call in those tanks and just drive them up to the front. Our MRAD is now, like, these MRADs are actually engaging units up close. That's how dangerous this has become. Our sniper team, okay, these sniper teams need to fall back. There's one man alive, or one person. Oh, crap. No, I think actually these might be the female sniper sections. That doesn't really matter because they're about to be dead either way. If these guys could just target, like, right here. We are stopping the Marine assault. Trying to save these sniper people. Oh, that's artillery. Oh, no, that's MRADs. That's, or what is it? What is that? Something just fired at me like an ATGM or something. Our rockets are almost done. These ships are repaired and replenished. We'll have them push back in. And once these tanks are here, we'll push them up this road and we'll get these boats to go back. This should at least sort of like flank this side. I can't believe how brutal those missile, nuclear, tactical rockets basically were they used. We're going to be losing lots of men. That's just the way this is going to work. We're going to get 2 platoons of infantry, I think, going that way. We'll get another platoon of infantry here, and we'll sort of set up in this town because we do need to set up here. Here comes the rocket spam, which will hopefully slow them down a little. If anything, these Jock Day need to be, like, completely... I don't have anything to, like, I can't fill them up, I can't heal them, they're just going to sit there, and these Marines are only a single man. Yeah, he's gone. Our rocket spams are semi-useful. We're going to deploy infantry here so they can't cut us off from the original sort of route over here. We'll deploy tanks there, and once these Shanghais are all ready to go, which they are all, they're just repairing the last little bit. Prepare or select these three tanks. Okay, well, our PGZs, which are not very well on health and we can't repair them, are going to be dealing with those Marines, especially when we send those BTRs over there. If we have anyone that's like really low, we'll just have to pull them out because we can't really replenish them up here. Preferably, that's what I would do, right? I would give them like a heal vehicle, like a logistics vehicle, but well, we can't do that here, so it's just the way it is. We'll deploy them in here. We'll Q move them forward. Do not... Crap, they killed that MRAD. That's the BMP-1 there. That's actually annoying because those could be very high quality ones that they're killing. Are these Shanghais ready? I mean, screw it. You're ready as you're going to be. We need to push you forward. You need to delay this, the Russians. I almost called them Soviets. Need to delay them. Get these Korsuns to go back. There's no point in having them die up here. Same goes for these ones. And the MRAD, I'm a little worried. I guess we'll pull it back into the tree line over here, like over here-ish. Hard to see where the tree line begins sometimes. And we're just going to get those Shanghais to come back. These Chama 214s should be good. They're not great, but they're going to be fine, I think, enough against the enemy stuff that's in this town and then coming across the river. And we'll just move these 2 BTRs back there so they don't die and we don't lose them. The Marines are getting destroyed before they can get too much damage in. Like I said, we're pushing up here. Again, I don't have any CVs I can call in over there, so we're just kind of stuck. It's okay, though. Our Chamas are now on the battlefield together with the Shanghais. It's like a combined amphibious... Well, it's not really amphibious. It's like a combined naval land warfare. Instead of the BMP-1P is like, I'm out of here, son. As I would love to cut off that reinforcement route over here. This would be honestly huge if we could cut out the reinforcements. We cannot capture it for ourselves. I don't really care about that. Oh, those missiles. They're hitting us with those missiles again, but I don't think they hit that time. They were trying to hit where we were. The goal here to just be pushing up. Damn, those Shanghais are awesome against infantry. These guys are not going to feel very good here. Actually, they're still surprisingly not dead. That might just be because they're in the... I mean, there's a lot of... Yeah, no, they're getting destroyed relatively quickly. Everything's said and done, I guess. Get those Korsuns onto the ridge. We'll get these Jock Day. advancing that way. I hope that these guys are on hold fire. I wonder if we... I don't really want to resupply them. I'll just set them up like here in a line. Oh, there's a CV. We just spotted it for a second on the map. We lost a single Shanghai. I mean, it happens sometimes. There's a boomerang. That's what is actually going to be annoying. If we can kill those, that would be great. Especially with our little boats. I'm just trying to kill this CV right here. This is working out relatively how I planned it. If we could capture Vladivostok in one day, this may be another sort of record campaign. I'm not saying it's like the world record, but a personal best or a personal record, or at the very least like an equivalent to one. Because, I mean, we're going to be capturing... I think we're going to be doing a pretty damn good run at this one. We even see another CV here. I don't have line of sight at the moment, but that shouldn't be a huge issue. Because we can just keep running at it. Guess we could get some Joke Day deployed. We'll push them into Delta. I want to make sure these guys stay here, though, because I don't want to, like, lose that bridge. We'll Q move them. Okay, Oh, there's a lot of BMPs there. I'm thinking, yeah, we'll be okay. They have 14.5mm machine guns on these Chanmahos, which will destroy those BMPs from this range. Like, they just got absolutely annihilated. Bunch of these Biryusas. We only have 8 of them. Don't forget that. I don't know where that CV went, though. We'll have to keep looking for him, I guess. I don't know where he went. Weird. Lost another boat. No, it's whatever. I don't really care. This boomerang should die. It should not kill our entire boat army. I'll be annoyed if it does. Now, me saying that, it's going to destroy my entire boat army, I swear. Like, that's a tiny APC. This thing should have been dead 3 minutes ago. Come on, guys. Where did that one CV run off to? I swear it was here, and then now it's gone. This boomerang, it's literally, this thing is broken. Are you kidding me? It literally has just killed every single one of my ships bar 2. Well, that's not true. There was obviously already some dead, but I'm saying, like, the boomerang is a little broken, I suppose, if it can do that like that. It shouldn't be able to do that. That seems a little silly billy. Okay, let's deploy these two. And get these Joke Day across the river. Our Chanmahos or Chanma 214s are still doing fine. Our core, I don't know where that CV went. And guess what? I also don't really care that much because we're just going to keep pushing as long as they don't recapture it. I can't believe it. He literally, that boomerang has killed every single Shanghai that wasn't killed already. Like, he's killed everything else. At least we can hopefully knock out some of these BMPs. And every BMP we kill means less Marines, because every Marine needs to come into transport. Oh, there's some more Marines next to us, whatever. Oh, did we just destroy something? Ooh, we destroyed an enemy rocket launcher. That's good. This thing is now elite somehow. I don't know if we can move these Type 23s like close to the water, or to the like riverfront. If that's gonna do anything for us. I don't really care. These guys are all going to get blown up. We'll just drive towards to Bolshoi, come in, and we'll just kill whatever is there, I guess, right? Like, it shouldn't be that difficult. We have a lot of... Oh, no, not the Cornet, not the Cornet. Oh, no. Oh, it destroyed one. Oh, it's whiffed the other one. Come on, you guys should be able to kill them on the move with the machine guns. Okay, that's a whiff, and we may have... I don't know if we killed both. Oh, there's an Iskander. That's funny. Because we'll just run you down with our machine... Oh, there we go. We just gunned it down. I was going to say we don't just run it down with our machine guns, but... That's perfect. The Joke Day killed the Biryusha. Hey, nice. They're now elite. Or some of them are anyway. And we've now just captured basically the majority. I mean, I could call in more CVs, I guess. I can call in some really silly CVs that are going to take a very long time to get there. Because they have to drive all the way, and they might run out of... Oh, that's a boomerang behind us. That boomerang is going to... I swear to God, the thing is going to kill all of my guys if I don't kill it right now. It's actually... It's insane. It is insane. Okay, thank God it died. That thing may have just been responsible for 6 or 7 boat kills, and God knows how many... At least 2 or 3 tank kills. But I guess what we'll do, we'll just get CVs, and we'll put one into Usuruisk. To Usuruisk. I always have trouble pronouncing that one. I don't really want to call these in because that's a silly bait. Although it would be funny to bait their... I could try this and see if they actually send in any aircraft over the map. Because it would be funny because then my AA can destroy more of their jets. Because if they're killing, if their jets will just retreat. There's one. Oh, there's the book. That A5 is, yeah, okay, hopefully. Can you guys keep flying? Oh, well, they're not going to fly close enough to the AA. Okay, well, whatever. You know, I guess he was sacrificed for the greater good, trying to find out if that worked or not. And it didn't. So, oh, oh, we found some of their verba. Took me a second. Yeah, these guys shouldn't be, I don't even care. We're just going to keep running. Like, these guys shouldn't even be alive anymore. And they're not. Oh, they recaptured this. Hey. That's bad, because they're going to spawn stuff behind me now. We found their fob. I wish that I don't know. So I swear, in the past, I swear if you captured a fob, it would be yours, but I guess not. But the nice thing is we can get fuel at least from it. But yeah, I'm surprised. I swear if you got an enemy fob, it'd be yours, but I guess not. So that's a little frustrating. Jet. I don't know if did it do anything? Is it just flying? We'll deploy some MRATs back there. There's Iskanders. Hey, I think it might have blown up at least. Oh no, it didn't blow it up, but it definitely hurt it. Oh, here's the issue 24M. Guess what? Wrong neighborhood, boy. Is he gonna survive this? You'd reckon he shouldn't. Wow, I can't believe he's going to survive that. Well, that's unfortunate. Stop these tanks. Get some supplies. There's peons right here. We'll just oh, here's the CV. We'll just deploy them right there. Did I like forget to do anything with these guys? Am I silly? Am I forgetting? I'm like losing my mind, I think. This CV, we're just gonna run you straight through the middle. I don't really care. It'll be fine. I don't think it's gonna blow up. This is when it gets blown up by something stupid. We'll actually move these boats in here. There's another Coronet. They're gone. I say that as they're not gone yet. Can we please get these guys out of here? There goes the peon. Oh, there's a book. There's the book. Stop. Get it. Get it. Stop moving. Okay, the book is down. I was like, what the hell are you guys doing? We got that other unit too, the Cornet. So now we're just driving this little transport thing over. I don't really care about Delta. I mean, I just want this to capture this sector. I mean, I guess we could capture Delta here. We'll actually put infantry to front of it to cover it. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully that won't kill me. I don't think they will. I don't think their rifles can penetrate level 2-3 armor, but that's really funny. It's like, hey buddy, you know, we see you there. And then, yeah, that's about everything they can do. We can kind of wave at each other. It would be nice if we could I mean, we could go for a total domination. I don't know to what degree that is a thing. I think you can do. So let's just get more tanks. We'll drive them up to do Bolshoi come in, and we'll just capture this sector the way it's going to be. There we go. There's a CV. We'll kill that. That might even be our last CV, for all I know. This could be it. We know there's like the... Oh, did we just kill them already? This guy's in that building. I'm not 100% sure if we did or not. I just want to deploy this thing in here. Oh, there goes the CV. Okay, it's like driving away just out of my range. It's like really frustrating. Oh, here's another CV. That's gone, so this might be their last one. That may be their last one. Here's some Marines. I don't know where this guy's going. Is he going to go towards me? Oh, he's making the wrong turn here, boy. Alright, we're going to watch this. We may lose sight of this guy for like 1 second. Oh, I thought this Chamao had eyes on it, but we don't. Oh, there it is. And that should get machine gunned. We did capture the thing. That's all the CVs. Whew. Okay, so we actually killed their anti-air company. We killed their naval infantry regiment. Did not kill any of their jets -1. And I don't know, I guess their artillery company lives on to fight another day, which is really unfortunate because we killed the vast... Well, I also had some of their mortars there. We need to... I don't know... Yeah, now we get to call in more reinforcements, which are actually kind of useful. We may have to push... It would be great if these guys wouldn't resupply, because then they got all those crazy nuclear, tiny nuclear bomb launching units. This is actually going pretty well. I think we're going to call it here. We are going to be resupplying all these units. Well, I guess we just did, which is great because it kind of gave us that free turn. We'll pull them back, and then we're going to split off between going towards Kirovsky and between going for Kavlerovo. And this is actually going a lot better than I thought. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I cannot wait to catch you in the next one.